Hi guys, I'm back. I'm sorry. It's just hold on. Let me just see if everything's okay. Hi guys, I'm back. Yeah, hi Oreo. Yeah. Looks like everyone's gone. These people should join back in a second. The it's just so fucking annoying. Power fell out in my location, and there's only partially power. Code 919, you're back too. You've joined, as you can see, it's black, pitch black in my fucking background. Yeah, power's fallen out. The lights fell out, everything fell out. So that includes my internet connection. Until I noticed that part of my neighborhood still has power. The neighbors' lights are still on, and that's when I noticed too that everything turned off. My air conditioner, everything. I Part of my house has power. The lights in my living room, as you can see, are on. I honestly feel like carrying my laptop into my living room. In any case, I'm going to keep my living room open just to get more lighting in here. Let me turn on the other lights too. Uh, so yeah, hold on for a second. I'm just going to hold on. Let me just move everything into my living room. Hold up for a second. Hold up. Yeah, there you go. Just give me a second. I'll be with you guys. Uh, have to see if- I just need to attach an extension cord so that my laptop has enough power. Otherwise, the battery won't last too long, only for an hour or two. Okay, I am almost good to go. Uh, Despite everything, list 3 must go on. I hope that everyone is back. Um, yeah. So this is my living room. This is my living room, and yeah, Let me know what the reception is. Can you guys see me okay? Can you hear me okay? Blah, 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 etc., etc. Let me see how you guys, whether you guys can see me. Keep in mind, guys, that this is a backup connection. So I'm not running in HD right now. I'm watching my stuff and trying to listen to myself. Okay, yeah, everything seems to be fine, at least for now. Um, Hold on, let me try to switch back to the. Hold on, let me try to switch back to HD. I think my digital provider is up and running again. Yeah. Yeah, let me know what you guys think now. I think it should be better now, right? You guys should be able to hear me, and I'm in back in HD again, I think. Okay, so yeah, we can continue the stream. You guys can hear me better, right? Better than before, right? Okay, so yeah, let's continue in any case. I've got 8 people watching. Yeah, I'm in my living room right now. Okay, yeah, my Digicel provider, HD provider is back up. I was using the backup just now, and I noticed too that there are lags in the video when watching it, whereas that's not the case now. Like I said, the reason is because my backup provider only has 3 by 1 MB. The reason that everything just went black is because the power just fell out. You know, everything just went boom. My air conditioner fell out. Everything fell out. So that includes the internet. Both modems were out, and it was when I looked outside. I thought to myself, look at this piece of shit again. Stream ended abruptly because of the shithole I live in and the shithole's inability to deal with a little bit of lightning and rain and thunder. By the way, that's the reason everything fell out. Can you believe it? Just a little bit of heavy rain, a little bit of lightning, and a little bit of thunder. And that's the reason that everything fell out. And now things are dying down. It's not raining heavily anymore. And that's why everything came back up. It's so fucking ridiculous how worthless and how fragile everything here is in relation to infrastructure and networking. Um, I'll get to all the comments in a second. What else did I want to say? So yeah, it's back. It's then that I noticed that power is still out, by the way. But the reason I'm capable of streaming is because half of my house, along with half of the neighborhood, seems to have power. It dawned on me because I saw that the neighbors adjacent to me, so across from me, still had their lights on outside. So I thought to myself, what the fuck? And then I came outside and I noticed that my microwave still, that the display with the clock and everything was still on. And I thought to myself, okay, so part of the house still has power. And I simply unplugged the microwave in order to make use of the outlet. I took the extension cords I have, and I just did magic. That's it. Uh, I'm generally speaking one to think quick on my feet in case of an emergency, even if I say so myself. So yeah, that's what I did. I simply acted fast. Um, in any case, yeah, let me get back to the questions. I've got 8 people watching now. Um, 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 Let me see. Oreo says, looks like everyone's gone. Yes, Gregory would be home, would be here soon, I'm sure. I'm back. Power is gone. Back then I asked, does goddess Astarte like sandalwood incense? Nice couch. How can I get your direct email address, Bill Bright? Bill Bright, you should go to the contact me options on my website. Hold on, I'll send you the link. Go away. Hold on, Bill Bright. I'll place it for you. Bill Bright. I just temporarily removed my glasses or placed them on my head. Code 919 says so fluffy. LOL. I really like his glasses. Sup guys? Welcome everyone. Yes. Audio is fine. It's all good. All clear. Better than before. Everyone says yes. Thought of buying an inverter. Code 919. Yes, I did try. I did think of buying a backup so that power stays on at least temporarily. But I just never got to it. I just have a. Wait a minute. I don't have anything. No, I have nothing. I don't even have a stabilizer. So honestly, I think I should buy that. But then again, power rarely falls out. So yeah. Everyone is back again. Homer Simpson, Eric Anderson says made in China. Ha ha ha. Okay, so in any case, guys, I am back. Me is back. So yeah. Let's pick up where we left off. Despite the fact that I can't really remember what we were talking about. Someone does someone want to fill me in, please, on what we were talking about? Someone was asking about Astarte and whether she likes something. Oreo, no, Astarte. I don't know if she likes sandalwood incense. It all depends on her aspects and whatnot. But I repeat, Astarte and Astaroth are not one and the same. Astarte and Astaroth are not one and the same. So yeah, we can just pick up where we left off. We can just pick up where we left off. So yeah, anyone have any other questions, any other scary stories to share? Anything relating to that? Mango juice, code 919 is asking me. No, it is orange juice. Orange juice. So yeah, what do you guys think of my living room and my lights and everything? Um, it's not beer, it's mango, it's orange juice. A bottle of orange juice. I need to buy something else. But this is the last bottle of orange juice that I have, I think. Yeah, it's the last one. Hold on. Let me just call someone really quick. I called the local power company. You want to know what I heard? You are caller number 8, waiting to speak to a representative. Thank you for your patience. That's what happens every time they screw up and power falls out. Eric Anderson is asking me what does 666 mean. 666. Yeah, sorry, Rodney, that may. Haya latar ko na po mo. Wala trap for food. Okay. En nog wat anders. Ga je morgen iets eerder kunnen komen? 8:30 ben je mee al zijn. Oké, maar zeker toch? Oké, nee, omdat zij me vragen, Travenger vraagt me dat tourbedrijf. Ze vragen me wanneer gaan ze 9 uur beginnen. Oké, is goed. Dus 8:30 bij me zijn, hè? Oké, fijn. Oké, ja. So yeah, 666 is the number of the beast, the whole New Testament thing. 666 is simply a reference to evil, and that is all. Chris says, you mentioned that God is almighty. How do you reconcile this with working with demons? Isn't anyone working with demons setting themselves up for eternal punishment? No, it's not black and white like that, okay? It is a never ending shade of gray. Just because you work with demons does not make you an evil person. It's the same thing as saying that a murderer will not get into heaven or can never get into heaven. It's not black and white. Code 919 says, yeah, I've thought for a long time to ask that question. Why 666? Now you guys know. Um, Code 919 is asking me who am I referring to when referring to as the beast? The beast doesn't stand for any specific individual. As far as I know, according to my knowledge and experience, the beast stands for the beast stands for the fuck is this? Get lost. Yeah, the beast stands for evil. Just the concept of evil and malevolence overall. Gregorian is asking me whether 666 does hold any power. Yes, but in a neutral sense, you know, in a neutral sense, because we're talking about a concept of existence, an aspect of existence. So not as an individual entity. Homer Simpson is asking me if I work with two different spirits for the same goal, would the result be stronger? Generally speaking, yes, but it all depends on the situation, of course. So yeah, that is all. Oh, God. So yeah, anyone have any other questions for me? Questiones, preguntas, anyone? So yeah, any case, that girl that I showed you guys, right, in that link, that girl is cute and hot. Like I said, I generally speaking, I'm not into black women, but she is hot. So yeah. Um, Hold on for a second. I am going to share the link again. Copy link. Cute. Um, so yeah, 1 in 1,000 women are like that here. Unfortunately, of course. There are good-looking women in Suriname, but trying to find one is literally like trying to find a needle in 100 haystacks. Code 919 says, can we think of an entity as a tool to work with? Just thinking about an entity? No, you need the actual entity. The intent behind thinking is good, but you need the actual entity. Code 919 is asking me where I took it. I took it at the same place that I go swimming called Jacana. I'll show you Jacana in case you haven't seen Jacana yet. I'm missing David B here, to be honest. Hold on, I'll show you what Jacana is. Um, this is Jacana, and yeah, that girl just walked past. Like I said, I can easily take a picture of anyone. I can just do this, and people think that I'm busy with my cell phone because I pretend to be typing, especially when I'm wearing glasses, and especially when I'm wearing glasses, and I just go like this, and people have no idea. I usually put my cell phone on vibrate or anything so that you don't hear the click, and I make sure my flash is off. So yeah, for the rest, that's how I manage to take pictures, and no one has any idea that I'm looking at them. So I just take pictures. I took this picture of this girl when she was walking past right in front of me. The thing that a lot of people ask me is why is she covering her breasts? I have no idea why she's covering her breasts. But it's refreshing to see a good-looking black woman. Like I said, most of them look like hyenas. So when you see a woman that looks like that, a black woman that looks like that, then it just makes you smile. Um, Code 919 is asking me whether I. You must have gone to. You must have gone and spoken to her. You mean Code 919? No, and say what? She's a child. You can tell that by just by the picture. She's a minor. She's underage. So I think she's 16 years old or something. Chris says some online articles say you should work your way up before working with the big guys. For example, Lucifer. Others say that Lucifer is the perfect choice for a beginner. What's your stance on this? None of these are true. Okay, you can work with whatever spirit you want to, regardless of how skilled you are. Google now says very odd or funny question, but here goes. Do your dogs notice spirit appearances in any way? I don't have dogs anymore, and back when I still had them, I didn't notice anything in terms of their behavior. So yeah, that is it. So yeah. So yeah, any other questions? Questiones? It's still raining outside, and part of my house is wet. Not the entire house, just the part where I like to store stuff due to the fact that it was storming and that wind was blowing heavily and blah blah blah. It's okay, it'll dry by itself. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing I can do. But everything else is fine. Let me double check just a second. Oh yeah, everything else looks good. Everything else is fine. Oh yeah, yeah, everything else looks good and it's okay. Just want to double check. Code 919 is asking me whether my phone is waterproof. I've seen you record underwater. No, not this phone. This phone is waterproof too, but I'm not willing to test it. The one that you saw me recording underwater with, that's not with my phone. That's with my GoPro camera. I have a waterproof casing, so I just put it in the casing and close it and done. Hank Hill says, when you first started developing the ability to see spirits, how would they appear to you as your skills grew? Were you able to see them differently? If so, how? Yes, some of them, but that has to do with trust, not so much with astral senses. The only thing that is different in general is detail, the attention to detail. Homer Simpson says, have you worked with multiple spirits for the same goal? Yes, in the past. And I even do so now, but in a different way. For example, for money, my vice lord manages everything and he has boosters that work under him. Hank Hill says, personally, for me, spirits generally appear as blobs of colored light, if I'm not mistaken. That's just energy. That's not a spirit. That's just energy. Okay, that's not a spirit. Just a ball of light is energy from the astral plane. That's what it is. Okay. Code 919 says, who's the other guy with you in the swimming pool? That's a friend of mine, the same friend that I was referring to. So yeah, that's the same friend I was referring to earlier. That was that came by last night. The chubby black guy. Oh, code 919 is asking me whether it's the cab driver. No, fat black guy. Hold on, let me check the link I gave you. Oh crap! Hold on, let me just. It was supposed to open in another window. Okay. Give me a second. Yeah. Okay. Ha ha ha. Nice. Eric Anderson says. Oh, not rice and meat. Code 919. Those are Indian guy. This guy Indians. This guy's not Indian. Chris says, what's your view on renunciation rites or rites of blasphemy? For example, spitting on a cross or reciting the Lord's Prayer backwards. I think it's just stereotypical. I think it's just stereotypical devil worship bullshit. But at least the intent is good. But it's kind of amateurish. Spitting on the cross and renouncing Christ by putting the thingy upside down, by putting the cross upside down, or reciting the Lord's Prayer backwards. It's kind of like a Satanist attempt to renounce God, but it's not really. It has no real power to it. The only thing is that the intent is good. It's hot as fuck without any air conditioning, but there's nothing I can do about that. Let me just check. Ugh! Code 919 is asking me what does Samael say about it. Say about what? Just gonna double check to see if the stream is going okay quality wise. So I am going to. You guys will hear me reciting shit myself. Hold on. Okay, yeah, everything is going okay quality wise. About blasphemy rights, he agrees with what I say. He agrees with what I said. Hank Hill says what happens to egregores when they're forgotten. What I mean is spirits created from thought form or worship. For the life of me, I can't find a proper spelling. Apology. You s Oh, you pronounce egores. You mean egregores. That's how it's pronounced. Do they cease growing in power, begin to vanish from existence, or something else? They cease growing in power, obviously. That's what happened to a lot of pagan gods. They were a lot more powerful back when they were worshipped. But now, since they're not being worshipped anymore, then it's just, you know, it's just. Code 919 is asking me, are there movie theaters in Suriname near your area? Yeah, there is only one movie theater called the Backlot Cinemas. Hold on, I'll give you their website, PBL Suriname, pblcinemas.com. This is their website, and it's nothing great, really, honestly. I prefer watching a movie at home, within the privacy of my own home, than to watch it online. I mean, to watch it in a theater. It just the experience. It just sucks, especially with the monkeys yelling shit here and whatnot. Oh, Hank Hill says yes and thank you. Sure, no problem. Uh, and yeah, I have nothing else to say really. Uh, to be honest, I almost want to lie down a bit, but I can't lie down. Gregory M is asking me, do egregores end up disappearing over time? No, they cease to grow in power, but they don't disappear completely. Code 919 says there's only one theater in the whole of Suriname. Yes, there used to be a couple, two or three theaters, but like I said, Suriname is worth less than nothing. So this is the only movie theater. It is located where the Hermitage Mall is located at. I'll show you what the Hermitage Mall looks like. Hermitage Mall is the only mall in Suriname, pretty much. I'll show you their website. Let me see. There you go. That's the Hermitage Mall. It's the only mall in Suriname, pretty much. Um, yeah, that's it. Eric Anderson says, "Wow, that's bad." Yeah, again, it works with supply and demand. Suriname is already worth less than nothing, and I think only 1,000 people a month visit the movie theater, or a couple of thousand on a daily basis. Not even a couple of thousand. Let's just say a couple of hundred visit the local mall, and most of them don't even buy anything. So yeah, because they don't have the money to buy anything, you name it. Just worthless all around. Gregory M says, so it means that the air is full of thought forms and all kinds of egregores. Not like that. The world is ridiculously big, so even with 1,000 egregores run loose or run amok, they still turn into drifter spirits pretty much, but they don't. They keep to themselves generally. They keep to themselves generally. So yeah, that's it. Hold on, I need to charge my cell phone. I need to charge the cell phone. Oh, I need to charge the cell phone. My cell phone is at 20%. Oh, so yeah. So now you guys know. In any case, don't be afraid of an egregore coming to bite you in the ass. Gregory M. Egregories are not egregories are not like stray dogs. Lazarowelji says I'm at 21%. Yeah, you're a percent ahead of me. You're just 1% ahead of me. Code 919 says, why don't you buy an iPhone? I don't like Apple products. I never did. I never will. Too fragile and sensitive. Like Android phones primarily, and HP as a laptop or PC brand. What are you using right now? You're asking me, Code 919. What do you mean? For my devices, I currently have an HP laptop. I I need to hold up. Hold on, I need to go to DXD diagnostic skills or tools to see exactly what the model is. 15BS1X6. HP 15BS1XX. This is approximately the model that I'm using. It is a $900 laptop. Chris says I gotta go. Bye, guys. Bye, Chris. See you around. HP Pavilion. No, it's just an HP BS something. The model is an unfamiliar model. Lazar Walji says, "Oh, this is a part two live stream. Cool. Yeah, hi. Thanks for joining us. Unfortunately, the power fell out, but I managed to get things back up and running, at least partially. So yeah, we're good for now." Code 919 says the one that's under repair when you first bought it. Nah, I didn't have anything that was under repair when I first bought it. I've had this laptop for 2 years now. I bought it last year. Kuko now says you did say you like Kings and Generals. How about Cold War topics? Yeah, sure. Kings and Generals not only has medieval battles, they also have Cold War topics. I love the Cold War. I love any war from a from an armchair perspective, of course. As for my devices, I have. As for my devices, as for my mobile phone, I mean, I have Sony Xperia Z5 and Samsung, which I'm using right now, using using fuck Galaxy A8 Plus. Yeah, the Sony Xperia Z5 is a backup phone. I had that one primarily, but something happened to it, and I was forced to buy another phone while it was in repair or in a state of repair or being repaired. And I thought to myself after it was repaired, because it still works marvelously okay. I just thought to myself, you know what? I'm just going to. I'm just going to keep it as a backup. 6 people are watching the stream right now. Checking to see if everything is okay. So yeah, any other questions? Questiones? Uh, yeah, of course it sucks that rain fell out. I mean that the rain made the the electricity fall out and everything because it's starting to get warm. Here with all the lights, I might turn off part of the light just to make it cooler. I am going to do. This is better. This is a lot better. As a matter of fact, this is a lot better. It's not as warm anymore. Yeah, and lighting is still okay. So, any other questions? Gregory says, is there a reason why you don't use OBS with a stream webcam like a Logitech C922 Pro? Yeah, because I my kind of streaming is casual streaming. My streams aren't really heavy duty streams, you know. I can't do anything heavy duty here. If I lived in Europe or elsewhere, then it wouldn't be an issue. But right now, the stream is using up at least half of my. It's using up at least half of my upload speed. I only have a 3 MB a second upload speed. So yeah, the stream is literally using up. Let me check Task Manager. The stream is using up 3.2 MB a second. And yeah, that's pretty much all that my high speed internet speed, my so-called quote unquote high speed internet can handle. Okay, hold on, let me just edit something. I mean, what am I saying editing? Let me just set the thumbnail for the previous video until power fell out. Where is it? Yeah. Okay. All changes saved. Okay. Let me see. Code 919 is asking me, do you own a car? No, I don't have a car. It's impractical for me to have a car since I spend the majority of my time at home. And it would be impractical too because I don't intend on staying here. So it's a waste of the money if I were to buy a nice car and then I would barely even get to drive it. Gukanao says also, I remember you liking Apsu as I assume we have probably many bands that we like. Please share them. Yeah, sure. I'll share the bands that I like with you guys. I have so many Apsu, Immolation, um, um, let me see. Apsu, Immolation, Abigail Williams. Eric Anderson says, thanks. Time for me to go and thank for the stream. Sure. See you later. Um, you name it. All of these. Blood of Kingu. I have so many. Um, Arch Enemy, Eusot, Orsus, Anacon, Aternum, Anal Natrak, The Absence, Blood Tsunami, The Black Dahlia Murder, Byzantine, Blood Aus North, Gorgoroth, you name it, Gojira, Hate, Hegemon, The Haunted, Hail of Bullets, Job for a Cowboy, Keep of Callison, Capellertak, Yeld, Continuum, Crow, Cataclysm, Marduk, Malfaitor, and it just goes on and on and on. Yes, I love Melachesh. Yes, Melachesh is the shit. Too bad that they don't bring out any new material. Melachesh, those guys are actually from the Netherlands. I think they have Moroccan roots or Turkish roots, but they operate primarily within the Netherlands, within Holland. I still have their album. What's it called again? That was their best album. Hold on. Open Windows Media Player Melachesh. Emissaries by Melachesh. And it's too bad too that Apsu doesn't release any new material. I still have all of this. All of this. I still have all of these albums as a collection and on my computer. But yeah. Um, so yeah. Any other questions? I was about to talk about something, but someone distracted me. Not that I mind. Slipknot. Slipknot are more iffy because Slipknot is more rockish in nature. Slipknot is new metal, and new metal is like. Why am I hearing my voice echo all of a sudden? New metal is like kind of like it's honestly it's more leaning towards rock than heavy metal. Slipknot is like those bands, Static X, System of a Down, and all of those bands. Tool. These bands are kind of iffy. Marilyn Manson, especially Marilyn Manson, is a rocker. He's not heavy metal. So no. So yeah. Questiones. Code 919 says this is a tricky question. What are the ways you could make money from other people's money? Make money from the money of other people? Via investing. Investment is the only thing that comes to mind. Hank Hill says, do you like Cradle of Filth or Timo Borgir? I'm familiar with them, and Cradle of Filth, I don't really like their stuff because they're also more mainstream. Cradle of Filth, I like Hallowed Be Thy Name, the cover from Iron Maiden. I like, what's it called again? Battery Aria. I still have Battery Aria. Cradle of Filth. And the only album by them that I really liked was Nymphetamine. Yeah, Battery Aria is the name. Goku now says Apsu will release new material. You just wait and see. Yeah, I hope I'm wrong, but I really don't think it's happening. Shiana Brook has just logged on or come online or is just has just made her presence known. I haven't seen you before. Welcome, assuming that you can behave. Have you ever worked with Tiff Tiffaran, Spider Queen? No. Let me check who she is. I have no idea who Tiffaran is, Spider Queen. I'm not seeing any results online really. And Kelsas, I heard Baturiaria performed live this year. Good energy. Yeah, I like the vocals. The vocals were impressive about Baturiaria. But that's pretty much it. Um, what are they called again? Young and in the Way, abbreviated YO. Let me see. Young and in the Way, YAIW, I think, or just YYW. In any case, the band's name is Young and in the Way, and I still have the album When Life Comes to Death. That album is brutal, it's really dark. Called Young. The band's name is called Young and in the Way. Album is When Life Comes to Death. Chinabrook says Seferances in that in Clifford. Seferances then a different name for either Lilith or Nemaya or something. But in any case, it's the first time I've heard of it, and no, I haven't worked with them before. I've worked with Lilith before. I have I've worked with Lilith before, but for the rest, no one else. Not that I recall in any case. Google House says there was a problem with the guitarist. You Google it and find out. Yeah, sure, I'll take your word for it. Not worried about that. So I believe you. Yeah. Mm. Tina Brooks says thank you. Sure, no problem. Uh, you're not from here, are you? From Suriname? I'm assuming that you're not from here. If you care to answer, the reason I ask is because I attended school with someone by your name, but I'm assuming that it's not you. Oh, you're from Los Angeles. Okay, so yeah, that's a firm no. Okay, good, 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 good. So yeah, that is pretty much it, you guys. Any other questions? You say that the name is from Dune books. In any case, it's the first time I've heard of it. I am not familiar with it. But Lilith says it's a different name she goes by. But yeah, it doesn't matter to me. Either way, your question is answered. So there you go. Oh, so yeah, any other questions, guys? Any other questions whatsoever? Well, my evening is ruined, provided that the local power company can't get their shit together. I definitely don't feel like sitting in the dark for hours. It's 6:55 p.m. in my location. So as you can tell in the background, it's still a bit light outside. Um so yeah, I just really hope that the power company gets power up and running again as quickly as possible because I am not seeing shit. Nope. So yeah, again, anyone have any questions? Let me see. I'm assuming that Jason has already left. Oh man, Jason done. I need to ask him if he's done watching. If he's done watching, what's it called again? If he's done watching, if he's done watching, what was he gonna watch again? Godfather. Ask him. Done with the Godfather. So yeah, Sheena Brook is asking me, will you do a post on offerings to specific entities or demons in the future? No. Just go through my website if you want information. My website has more than enough information. I'm going to link it for you. There you go. MorenoRavenberg.com. That's MorenoRavenberg.com. So you could just browse to it and it has all the information that you can look for. There's a search bar, so you can just search for offerings and whatnot if you haven't already, and that will help you on your way. So yeah, that is it. Regarding heavy metal, I still rarely listen to heavy metal. I have just outgrown it. Back in the day, I listened to heavy metal because I just listened to heavy metal because I felt like I don't know. I was just in a mental wreck. I was a mess, and heavy metal helped me process that. But now I am in peak condition mentally or astrally, better said, and Yeah, I'm in peak mental condition or astral condition, so it just doesn't appeal to me. I still listen to my old records on occasion, but for the most part, I don't really listen to music anymore aside from just generic stuff, hip hop and whatnot. Just happy-go-lucky music, music that makes you jump for joy and whatnot. I still love Celtic Frost, but only one of their albums. The album with the track I'm a Dying God Coming into Human Flesh. Monotheist or Monotheist. That's the name of the album. So yeah, I still like that. I still like that. I miss old horror movies back when they were still capable of making movies. And there's a movie out there. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it's a movie called. I still have it too. It's a movie about. It's a movie about a woman that's raped by a spirit repeatedly, and it's based on an actual account. I forgot what it's called. Let me see. I have it in my collection of movies. Damn it. Uh, Let me see. The Entity. Yeah, that's the name of the movie. The Entity is the name of the movie. And for those of you that haven't seen it, the movie is so fucking good. That's why I have it, okay? And it's all based on an actual account. Long story short, the woman is just out of nowhere raped by spirits, one gigantic spirit, and he has two assistants with him. And then a paranormal team tries to trap that spirit or entrap it by freezing it with liquid nitrogen, and 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 it still escapes in the end. And the woman tries to move, but to no avail. And the movie simply ends with the ending credits. And in the ending credits, it's written that the attacks have decreased in intensity and how often they happen, but the woman still experiences it. I think she's either old now or she's already dead. Hank Hill says, I came across a band called Bellacor not too long ago that I was impressed with. Melodic metal. Yeah, I'm familiar with Bellacor. I uh, I haven't listened to them, not that I know of, but I am familiar with them. There's also a band called Wichadot from Belgium, and they play fast-paced black metal. I mean, really fast. They're like the Dutch version of. They're like the Dutch version of um, Marduk. They're like the Dutch version of Marduk. And yeah, the band is really good. Wichadot simply means cradle of death. Means cradle of death. So yeah, and it is quiet all of a sudden. I'm assuming that no one has any questions anymore. Is Code 919 still online? Are you still online, Code 919? Uh, the rest of the guys have also left, I'm assuming. Gregorian says, gotta go. Bye, guys. Thanks for the stream, Morino. Sure, no problem. On that note, I think I'm also going to call it a night. I think I'm also going to call it a night or call it an evening. David B says, hey, Morino, David B, you're online again. Yeah, long story short, power fell out and I managed to get things back up online uh, up to this point. So we're good for now. So do you have any questions? because if no one has any questions or nothing to say, then I am just going to close off the stream. David B says he just got home. Okay. David B says, well, I'm going to go to sleep. Just came to say hi. Hank Hill says, I'd like to thank you as well as these live streams. Morino, sure, no problem. Taco Taco says, have you just subscribed to T series? No, not familiar with T series, but no, I'm not familiar with T series. So I'll check it out. So we'll see. In any case, I'm going to say goodbye. David B is asking me what happened with the power. Power fell out, long story short. So only half of my house has power right now. The entire neighborhood's power has fallen out due to the heavy rainfall and whatnot, blah, blah, blah. Solos is asking me, hey, how's your life as an occultist? Because I know some entities and spirits don't like you and relationships and stuff. No, they support me completely. If there is a problem, if there is a problem, then they'll just run it by me. But they know that it's my decision since it's my life. They just give me advice, and it's up to me to follow it. But I usually do because I know that they have my own well-being at heart. No problem, Guggenhaus. He says thanks for the stream. Jason says let me jump on stream. David B says pull sunglasses though. Uh, I was about to leave, David B. If no one has any questions or anything else, any other remarks, then I'm gonna call it a night. Uh, Jason Dunn says looking cozy and there, Morino. Well, not as cozy as you'd think because it's still a bit hot in here. I think it's since I have no air conditioning because the power fell out. It's like 33 degrees inside. Feels like 33 degrees. Literally feels like 33 degrees in here. So yeah, I know. No air conditioning because the power fell out, and I only have air conditioning in my bedroom, not in the living room. So yeah, it is hot, not just a little. So yeah, again, if anyone has anything to say or any comment to make or anything along those lines, on hold here. If not, then like I said, I'm gonna call it a day or call it an evening. I see 8 people watching right now. 8 people are online. You like the lighting in here? Yeah, the lighting in here is nice. My yellow lights, they're positioned in all four corners, and it makes for a pleasant ambience. David B says, "Is it because of a storm?" Yes, it is because of a storm. You know, work less than nothing shithole Suriname. All it has to do is just a little bit of rain and some lightning and thunder, and everything goes to shit. Okay, internet falls out, power falls out. So fucking worthless. So yeah, that is it. David B says, "Is it often? Thank goodness, not too often in my current neighborhood. It rarely happens. This is, I think, the second time only in this year that power has fallen out. But over the country, on a national scale or on a national level, it It does happen often, at least twice a month or once a month or some shit. So yeah, you can imagine. Hey. Tolos is asking me what's your take on the book The Grimorium Verum. I have plenty of spirits from the Grimorium Verum. I'll send you the link to the playlist. Give me a second. Give me a second. Playlist. Come on, playlist. Spirits from the Grimorium Verum. There you go, the Grimorium Verum playlist. David B says, did you go eat with your friend yesterday? No, he did come by, but we didn't go out to eat because he came by at 9:30. It took him a while to get here, so yeah. When he came by, we just got caught up on things, recent developments, things that I went through, and we just hung out at home. I just watched a couple of videos on my plasma TV, and yeah, he simply left at around 11 or 11:30. I just ate at home. I ate what I had left in the fridge. But that is actually quite a good idea. At least he arrived, you're saying. Yeah, at least he arrived. Hold on, let me call him. Let me call him and ask him if, since I don't feel like sitting at home with power out and everything, I'll ask him if he wants to go out to eat today. Tolos is asking me if I've ever worked with Asmodeus. No, I have summoned them. Look on my website. I have it. Ja, tot mij. Even een vraag. Ja. Je zegt je hebt die vervoer, hè? Heb je stroom thuis? Ja, je hebt stroom, nou? Ik heb helemaal geen stroom, boy. De helft van mijn huis is uitgevallen. Samen met de helft van de hele buurt om bliksem en donder en regen. Maar kijk even, hoe zou je naar Chimen willen gaan? Oké, dus nu indien mogelijk of over een half uur of zo. Oké, oké, is goed. Nou ja. So yeah, just look it up on my website. I have an article on Asmodeus. Let me double check. Um, there you go, solos. Jason Dunn says when working with altars, it's once a week doing work with the spirits enough for offerings, orations, etc. Solos is asking me what language is it that you speak. English is my primary language, but with my friend, I'm assuming I spoke Dutch just now. I spoke Dutch with a hint of Surinamese. That's the language that I was speaking. Uh, Need to call someone else briefly. Hold up for a second. See, Ashila is asking me, can you do protection workings? I heard scaled witch and can find ways around them. Hello? Shashi is stuck, ito? Ay, hello? Nangasuma? Hello, you hear me? Ah, fucking imbecile, man. Um, yeah, I do protection workings, okay? No one can hurt me or similar. So I'm not worried about that. I don't practice witchcraft, but my spirits protect me, or the spirit, my patron primarily protects me. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Solos is asking me what is your take on the spells from the Grimorium Verum? Do they work, or is there any accuracy to it? You mean, are they accurate? I haven't worked with the spells from the Grimorium Verum. I have worked with the spirits, though, from the Grimorium Verum. So, yeah, that is it. Uh, so, does anyone have any other questions? Food 919 is still around. What are you going to eat today? You're asking me. I don't know what I'm going to eat. We'll see. I already ate spaghetti, so yeah. Yeah, yeah, cuestiones. Solos is asking me, have you ever considered taking in students, you mean, to pass on your work and skills to? Yes, I've discussed that plenty of times in the past with live classes and whatnot. David B says in Europe we would be really happy for some rain. Yeah, I know that you guys are going through a heat wave too. I'm sorry, David B said that. Jason Dunn says when your astral senses became activated, did it interfere with mundane life or improve it? It didn't interfere with mundane life, but sometimes I would just stare into the distance to other people because I was talking to one of my spirits. So yeah, that's that. So yeah, that is that. So yeah, let me know any other questions, whatsoever. Any other questions? David B says, well, here heat wave, yes, but that's not really the problem. The problem is we hardly get rain, so we are having almost no water underground. Okay, yeah, that sucks. That has to stop. That has to stop. I have no phrases for it. I have no words for it. So yeah, code 919 is asking me, are your patrons still with you when you're fucking someone? I mean, do you see them still? Yeah. Yeah, nafantalutat may. May afraid? Okay. They may need effort. Underwater. Okay, mapwente siya radius niya. Oh, okay. Okay. This one. Okay. So yeah, code 919, I see them still. I know that your question was not meant in bad faith. So yeah, it's okay. Hankel is asking me, do you think the world will ever have a one world government, or is that preposterous? Uh, a one world government? I honestly have no idea. I don't think so. It's just people are too different all across the globe. So no, that's not gonna work. Um, Oh, 919 says it doesn't interfere your sexual activity. No, it does not. Jason Dunn is asking me, do you think we should be concerned with all the adverse weather conditions to come? Not really. Whatever comes and comes, whatever happens, happens. There's nothing you can do about it or control it. David B says, considering it may be Pasuchu, if I recall correctly, or a spirit that deals with weather can make it rain for a couple of weeks. Yeah. Yeah, there are plenty of other spirits too. Matariel can do it too. You name it. Oh yeah. Any other question? Any other questions whatsoever? Jason Dunn is saying good night. Thanks again. Sure, no problem. Code 919 says good night, Murno. You did 4 hours today. Solos is telling me, hey, I find in this occult world there are a lot of homosexuals. Is that something normal by choice, or are there entities responsible for that? Listen, go through my material, go through my website, go through my YouTube channel. There's plenty of material there for you. I have a video that I in which I discuss this called the occult world. Okay, just look that up. And okay, it's I've been streaming for over an hour now, and yeah, it is really enough. Uh, I'm going to stop now. See you guys either tomorrow or some other time. So yeah, sayonara. Bye.